Always maintain your energy. It's your energy, it's your light that shifts other people's energy. Either if you are aware of it or not, either if they give you credit for it or not. And it's hard, it's challenging to keep doing that, right? You might find yourself on a roller coaster, but one thing for sure is when you get back up, you feel better. You feel more high vibing. You feel more energized. That's always better to operate, to manifest from that state of being. And we know that already. And we get to show up for ourselves. Because if you're finding it challenging or difficult to find that around you, that just means that you get to become that. You get to rise up to that. People may be shifting right in front of your eyes, doing the same thing as you, wearing the same clothing, the same style as you, speaking the same as you. They might even start watching the same videos, start getting into metaphysics, start eating healthier. That's all because of you. And here you are thinking you're not making a difference. You don't need to reach millions of people. It usually starts within your environment. And you get to realize that you're the star in your environment. And it's not to say nobody else is a star. It just means that you're not going to keep yourself small. You're not going to stay down. You're going to keep rising, because if you don't, you're hurting yourself and you're hurting others. Right? It would be better to not go back and forth in arguments. It would be better if people are trying to defame your character to not engage. It would be better if you don't go back and forth on social media with anybody. It'll be better. And I'm talking to myself too. And I know there's times, trust me, I know there's times when you want to just say a few things, but you don't even need to say anything. Your silence speaks enough for you. There was a meme that I saw, and it said, be careful. It's not exact. So pardon me. It says, be careful trying to bring someone down with lies when they could destroy you with the truth. I was like, man, the power of words, yo. Always stand up for yourself, but always be the one that's going to be the light. Because at the end of the day, people are really looking for guidance. People are really looking for love. People are really looking for acceptance. And the fact that you could stand 10 toes down and do that for yourself, you're a star. Because if you don't shed that light in the sky, in night, during the shadow times when it's challenging and people can't find themselves, what do they have to look up to? Where's the guiding light? Where's the bridge? So you always have to be that bridge. And it's not for them, it's for you. Because you want to get there. You want to get there for you. You may feel like an outcast, you may not feel supported, but you're forgetting that you are the universe. So everything is supporting you. Even what is not supporting you is supporting you. Because it's motivating you and fueling you for you to support yourself and motivate yourself and tap into the energies that are here to support you. Both aspects on the same spectrum, hot or cold, right or wrong. Those who are supporting you, those who are not supporting you, it doesn't matter. You don't need anybody to support you. You just need to believe enough in yourself. And I was challenged this week. I was challenged because I speak a good game. I've read a lot of books, so I have a lot of knowledge. But there are some things that I haven't really created the bridge yet to get to the result end of the knowledge that I have, practically speaking. So I connected myself with a group of high vibrational beings, and I started to do the work even more on myself, for myself. And I was challenged this week. And I said something to one of my peers and one of my coaches, and It's funny because before she could even shed light on it, I did. And what that looked like was, at the end of the day, certain things weren't happening because my trust account has been severely damaged. Okay, based on me impulsively doing things, based on overgiving and then not getting back in return. So that diminishes your ability to trust yourself. And if you don't trust yourself, remember, you are the universe. Then that means you don't trust the universe. And if you don't trust the universe, how could you manifest the things that you really want to manifest? Now, there's things that I've manifested, and some very quickly, like this. But then I realized there were certain things that I needed to be held accountable for. And now that I have that, of course, Brooklyn Sirens. If you're in Brooklyn, you know. With the accountability now, it's like you can't slip your way out of this. You have to do the work. I'm jogging. But I'm about to go in. I finished jogging. I just wanted to do this video to remind you that you are the universe. And if you've felt like some things are just not clicking, or even just to be at peace with yourself with certain things, just know that perhaps maybe you get to look at your ability to trust. And that's going to work hand in hand with your ability to forgive and forget and release and surrender. I'm not going to say forget, because you never truly forget. And you never really want to forget, because remembering those things is what really is going to help you to remember when a trigger comes up. So you don't want to forget, but you definitely want to forgive. By forgiving, you releasing. By you releasing, you surrendering. And you're surrendering to the universe. And that's you saying, I trust myself to move forward and to get the things that I deserve. And the universe is going to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to see you. So I'm always at work on doing this work for myself. And sometimes I fall, but I always know one thing for sure. I always get right back up. Not only because of the knowledge, but because of the work. So remember, when you're alone, that's the best time for you to work on yourself. That's the best time for you to tap into your spirituality. That's the best time for you to connect with the consciousness of who you are as the universe. That's the best time for you to question certain limited beliefs. That is the best time for you to raise your frequency, change your diet, tap in. Because now you're in your own frequency. You're in your own energy. You can do so without being easily manipulated, being easily distracted. And now when you go back around others, or even if you go back to work or back to creating your business, back to whatever it is that you're doing, your family, you see the difference between your energy and other people's energy. And then sometimes even when you're alone, you see when you pick up other distracting habits. But one thing's for sure, you get to always keep working on yourself, because if you're like me, that self-realization, self-actualization, just beingness is the goal. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It will be uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not peachy. It's not love and light. It's love and light and pain and shadow and darkness. It's both. It's going to be both. And you get to be that for yourself, which leads to peace, joy, and allows you to be that star in your own life. And while people that you want to bring with you are fighting you and trying to drag you down, like the They Live movie, you fighting them to put on these shades. Let me show you what I see. and they trying to kill you, you're like, okay, cool. I'm gonna rock my shades. Don't worry about it. I got this. Because I'm not alone. And I get to keep going. And whatever it is that you're working on. And remember, this is not a race. This is your life. This is your gift. First of all, you've already made it. Do you remember how many other sperm counts you had to fight to get through this portal? Okay. Just off of that knowledge alone, that should give you enough confidence and enough knowingness that you're chosen. Now, you choosing back is going to be the determining factor of you becoming that star in your life. And when you do that, all those people that was fighting you, including yourself, you're going to be grateful, because now you have guidance. Now you have light. Now you're doing this for yourself. You are that. You become that. I am that I am.